Good day, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hey, good day, everybody. It's good to start this webinar. Today, I'll be taking you through my webinar. I am Prakash. Good day, everyone, and it's good to see that our subscribers are already waiting, right? And I'm here. Finally, I'm here, right? So again, good day, everyone. So yeah, today again we do have a forex session. So yes, dear traders, welcome to our webinar. And please, I highly request you keep subscribing our YouTube channel and our Telegram. I cannot insist enough this point. Please do make it, will highly keep us motivated. So guys, absolutely, I think it's a tremendous response from your side, from our viewers side. So keep on subscribing our channel. And today let's make let me tell you today's agenda. I'll be taking you through our forex session today, also forex session, and I'll be covering export strategies, very important, and export strategies. I'll be covering almost around 6 strategies. So that would be really it's going to be a full-fledged a good webinar. I would say a lot of things to learn, a lot of things, new things for our webinar. So that's why we're going to understand the forex concept, also how we're going to implement all these strategies, and how we're going to take the signal out of it. So all these things we're going to learn definitely, for sure. Before that, let me quickly discuss about I would say generally our earning sessions. It's just quick, very important, I would say, a presentation which will help our traders who generally do the stocks trading, who generally focus more on the stock trading. So here is something very important presentation we have made it for you, that is regarding the earnings sessions. So here is the earnings session, regarding the earnings session, right? So generally, what is this earnings sessions, right? It's most of our traders, they must be thinking, what is this earning session? So generally, earning sessions, or earning session as in season, I must say, I'm really sorry for that. So earning season refers to the month of the year during which most quarterly corporate earnings are released to the public. It's sort of a financial statements in short. And generally this season, earnings season, generally occurs in the month immediate following the end of each fiscal quarter. And this seasons typically fall in January, April, July and October. It's just because firms need some time, just to release their quarterly accounting periods, to put it together and release the earning reports. So that's why these earning seasons are very, very important for all our investors and others who rely on the sort of analyst review. And definitely, for those who like to listen our most of the financial analyst sort of opinions, this is very active time in the markets, as for our traders, for our investors, for all all across the globe, just to review all the earning reports which may affect their positions maybe in that particular company. And generally related to the particular corporate sector, we do have a Morgan Stanley. If you have recently referred the news that Morgan Stanley released their third quarter profit, and that generally jumps till up to 26%. So this is something which is very optimistic for all our investors, right? So if you look, if you put it all together, generally the bank shareholders all will be satisfied with this result of this third quarter. And as per the analysis, if net income per share exceeds $1.22, the shares of Morgan Stanley are likely to rise sharply in value. That means, guys, very good time, to invest, in the Morgan Stanley stock, right? I really recommend all my traders to just make their own analysis also. It's just I'm talking about the financial report which is released recently. Okay, so I hope our traders they got to know about the earnings seasons, and definitely why does these seasons matter? Because these seasons can be time of really high volatility and the trading volume for all our traders. So try to make advantage of this season, definitely. Okay, so that's all. Definitely I really like to start with our session now. I think this is short introduction for our traders generally. So again, we are back to our generally sessions, right? So where are we exactly, and what are we going to do? So we are going to discuss today generally the forex session, and we're going to start with the forex strategies. Okay, so let me go ahead and quickly start with the crocodile Dundee strategy. It's again one of the famous strategy. So let me quickly tell you that how we're going to go ahead and implement that, why it's so important generally. So how we can go ahead and set that? Generally we go to the indicator options, trading strategies, and over there we have a crocodile Dundee strategy. We can go ahead and make it set up over here, and then we can I'm really sorry to say, then we can switch to the forex platform, right? We can go ahead and switch to the forex platform like this way, right? Absolutely. So this is our setting basically in the alligators. We can see generally we do have an alligator indicator with period of 13, 8 and 5, and then we do have a gator, the combination of gator and the awesome oscillator generally. So for our beginners, they can do pretty much this setting same by going to the indicator options, and the indicator options we do have alligator one, and we do have a gator indicator also, and the awesome oscillators also. So you can find pretty much all indicators here, and you can manually do the setup. So here is the awesome, here is the gator one, and we do have alligator also. Okay, we do have so here we do have alligator also, this one you can see here, right? So generally how do we going to understand about this indicator? See, generally this is a combination, this is a package, right? And what is the pretty much difference between the gator and the alligator? Okay, so gator, if you see, it is based on the histogram, and alligator, it is based on the basis of SMA. You can see the SMA lines with a period of 13, 18 and 13, 8 and 5, right? And generally these both indicators, they helps in trend change in particular asset. Any asset you've been trading on, by looking at this strategy, you can help finding the trend change, right? That which maybe the trend can go. If you look, if I start with the alligator, it's pretty much very simple, guys. You need to have because once you go to the settings, you just need to make a good concentration on the jaw. Here you see the jaw line, and I'll make it a thick for you so that you'll able to understand this line, which is a little bit bold line, sky blue line, right? This line you need to see here, okay, which is little bit bold. I'll take it, and a little bit of I'll just little bit make it lips also, right? So this too is a very important thing here in this alligator strategy, right? So for an example, and it works almost like a SMA1, right? But we do need a combination of the gator, and how we're going to use the gator, and how do we going to combine the gator, I'll tell you in some time. But for an example, if you go to the historical, if you go to the history of the markets, if you go to the history candles, we see definitely here, for an example here, that this our lips is falling down. See, this our lip line, generally if you see, this lip line is intersecting here, okay? Jaw, our jaw generally is dropping from here, this point, and it's giving a nice intersection from this point. So here you see that the generally the trend is generally falling, the trend is rallying downside, right? And at the same time, if you see, let me go ahead and give you the good up signal generally, so you'll able to understand. Here the market is in the ranging. Generally it is very good strategy for in terms of the when the market is in range. So little bit it's a lagging indicator, so you need to understand, our traders need to understand, sometimes it can pretty much lag. But though you can see that here, definitely let me go ahead and look out the different assets, so you'll able to understand. For an example here, if you see, generally here we are getting a very good intersection of the lips coming upside and intersecting the jaw from down to up, right? This line, and you can see the green candle, the price is heading towards upside and it's rallying upside. Generally you need to always combine this thing with the gator, okay? Gator generally comes with the 4 phases. If you see this gator indicator, this is a 0 line, and it comes with the 4 phases. You see, sometimes the whole bar is green, sometimes whole bar is red, and sometimes it's mix red and green, right? So it consists of 4 phases. Generally, let me tell you, it consists of sleeping phase, awakening phase, eating, or generally maybe strengthening phase, or running out of momentum phase. These all 4 phases following next to each other, right? So how do we going to get it? So for an example, try to look out here exactly. Let me go ahead and make it easy for our viewers. So for an example here, if you look out, generally from this point, okay, to from this point, right? So here, if you see, the red candle is forming up right here, and if you see here at this point, a good jaw is dropping by, this line is dropping by, in fact intersecting this line, green line intersecting red and sky blue line from up to down. So again, sort of a down signal here. If you see, so always try to start with the sleeping phase, where, okay, sleeping phase, where generally if you see both bars, if in I mean to say in short, if you see the bars are very short, right? So at this phase, generally you see, let me go ahead and make it a circle for you. So if you see, this bar is generally considered to be as a sleeping phase, right? So from here, maybe it's a possible to look for the generally to maybe trend to go ahead and maybe form, right? So following that, you see here and here, the awakening phase is there, where generally one bar turns green, and one is red. Generally here for some time both bar is green, which is a good signal, which is a good thing, which is sort of a eating phase, you can say that. But again, following up here, it's sort of a awakening phase, right? Because here you can see one bar is red and green. Generally it can be with any combination, right? And slowly you see this this eating phase is picking up, and again it's going down, the last phase is out of momentum, right? This phase is out of momentum. So generally this phase, as in trader, we need to catch, where the price is rallying down, and at the same time we need to see the awesome oscillator, where the histogram is also the histogram size is increasing and the momentum is increasing. So this is a good chance that the price is going on the downside. Okay, so here this is the good chance that the price can go on the downside generally, right? So that's how generally we look out this strategy. I hope it's making completely sense for our traders. Generally, we try to we try to look out how this strategy works. So again, hello to everyone again, and it's good to see a lot of my traders, even Ashish here. Hello Ashish, it's good to see you here. So yeah, so this way generally it's working. Let me go ahead and check that whether we are getting good signal by using this strategy, crocodile Dundee strategy, how this strategy is working. So let me go ahead and check on generally Euro USD. Okay, so generally if you see on Euro USD, yes, generally sort of the trend is looking on the downside, right? Because you see the trend is on the expanding phase, down phase, but already the price is rallied so much. So we'll wait. We'll look for the USD JPY. Yes, definitely on the USD JPY. The price can go on the higher side because we are getting a good signal here, good up signal here. You can see, from sleeping phase it's awakening, following the awakening phase, and the eating phase, and the DPO momentum is on the higher side. So let me go ahead and open the trade. Let me go ahead and select the multiplier, the moderate multiplier, and we can go ahead and click here for up, and definitely we can go ahead and select our stop loss and take profit here, guys. So initially we'll go for -10 to $30 take profit, stop loss to take profit. So always try to set up this ratio, so where stop loss and take profit 1:3 ratio should be there always, right? And you can go ahead and apply that. So here stop loss and take profit is already set, right? So I can generally manually also shift. So my stop loss is here, you can see on my right hand side the screen. If I click it here, generally see, for an example, I can click my stop loss, I can move it, so let it be here only, right? And so this is my take profit. In fact, I can move my take. So once I click that, in fact, I move my take profit also, right? So this way generally it goes. So let me go ahead and yes, so that it would be really visible for our clients. So that's how generally it goes. So guys, you can see as per this strategy we have opened one trade here, right, on USD JPY. So we'll keep on looking this, that how this strategy is going generally, right? And so generally what we'll do is right now we'll switch to the JACTA strategy, which is again one of the most important strategy. Let me go ahead and look this one. So what we'll do is we'll go to the fixed time, right, and we'll go to the, so we'll switch to the indicators, right, and we'll go to the trading strategies. So we'll go to the trading strategies, and here generally we'll click on the JACTA. Okay, so here we have clicked the JACTA strategy, and again we'll switch to the mode and we'll go to the Forex one, and here we are on the Forex mode, right? So yes, definitely. Now how we going to use this JACTA strategy? Again guys, very effective strategy. Why I'm saying this is, here generally we'll be using three SMAs, that is 50, 100 and 200. Three SMA we are using, very simple for our beginners. Those who want to set this, they can go to the indicator options, they can enable SMA with a period of 50, 100 and 200. They can change the color and thickness as per their visibility. So here, first thing which is very important, try to make sure always that the candlesticks in 1 minute time frame, because here all we are looking is quick scalping technique, right? We are here looking for quick scalping technique, so that's why we are for this. These all strategies are very much recommended, which we're going to discuss today. So here we going to use this SMA 50, 100 and 200 as a dynamic support and resistance, right? So any strategy if you take, generally if you see on AUD USD here, right? So for an example, this price you can see on AUD USD here, right? So from here to here you see the price here, this touched this line which is SMA 200 line and again bounces back, right? Again rallied. So here this SMA 200 line is acting as a resistance line, right? It acting as here as a resistance line, dynamic resistance line, and again you can see the price rallied here and again try to touch the our SMA 50, little bit breached that, but again sellers they pushed all over again. So again here these three sort of SMA lines are acting dynamic resistance. So again here this line is acting as your resistance R. I am denoting R as in resistance here, right? And again here till up to here this line, it's breached here. You see this are for our viewers, it's very important. See this line keeps on here, so this resistance line keeps on changing their roles. Here price absolutely breached SMA 50, right? SMA 50 and generally SMA 100, and now price here taken at this level if you see, right? SMA 50 and 100 as a typical support level from here to here. So price rallied upwards, right? So very beautiful strategy, guys. Here we do need to understand the mechanics of the support and resistance and how it keeps on changing its role, how price keeps on breaking the support and then again forming that same support as in use this support as in resistance also, and keeps on changing the responsibility and the role. So it's a very interesting thing to see, definitely. So that's how we're going to look this strategy, definitely. And currently if we look this strategy, the price tends to remain below these three lines, right? So what we can do is initially it's not a best position. We will wait for price to maybe to go upwards and maybe try to touch this two line, right? Maybe try to touch SMA 100 at least to take as a proper resistance, and then maybe we can go ahead and short that, because little bit maybe it can go upwards also. So we'll wait and we'll try to wait for the price. So here we are not looking a good sort of a signal here. USD JPY here, how this price is behaving, generally very I would say good scenario over here, though we really want to wait for some time, because we need to see exactly what price behavior is, because here we see the price is somewhat in middle position. Okay, so whether it is going upwards and again coming back and taking SMA 200 as a support, or again maybe going down or taking SMA 20 as a resistance. So we'll wait here for some time. Generally we have opened one trade, but we'll wait. Again GBP USD, again same thing. The price we want really price wants to come little bit on the higher side and then maybe take as a little bit of resistance. So that's how, guys, I'll be taking your questions because we do have too many strategies to cover. So I'm really sorry if I'm not paying enough attention to your chats, to your questions. But definitely, what are the reasons 90% of traders lost their money? The reason is, I would say, not enough understanding how does this market mechanics work, how does we need to take this, how do we need to use this, the strategies, overall plan, money management, risk management. So every factor is important in the market. So we need to have an overall idea. That's why most of the traders, 90% of the traders, they do lose, right? So here we are getting actually good opportunity, maybe because price is going to go down and it it take as SMA 200 as a support, right? So because here it sits on the already SMA 100, and you say the price is unable to form higher highs, and it's a good maybe place to short. So we can go for here 200, and again we can go for here a down trade, and we can go and okay. So generally I have closed one trade. It's okay, no problem. What we can do is we go and maybe click here. Okay, here the stop loss is set already. Maybe we can again go to the GBP USD. Okay, on the here this side, and what we'll do is we'll penetrate here, down trade here, and we can set a stop loss and take profit. So same here, I will go for $10 stop loss and $30 take profit, and I'll just apply it, right? So guys can see here, so we have opened generally 2 trades here, right? So far 2 trades on the negative, but that's completely fine. We really want to give some more time to do these 2 trades. Okay, so yeah, so this is regarding the Jackdaw strategy. Now what we'll do is we will try to learn about the peacock strategy, which is again a very important strategy. So for that, what we'll do is, again, like always, we'll try to go to the fixed time, click on the currencies, go to the strategies option, and we'll do the setup on the peacock, and again go to the forex and click on any sort of assets, and yes, again here we are on the peacock with the peacock strategy, right? So guys, so far we have covered horizon. I'm to say I'm really sorry. We have covered Crocodile Dundee and then Jackdaw strategy. Right now we are covering the peacock. Okay, so far I believe every trader is getting the idea that generally how we can go ahead and implement all these strategies. So right now we are covering the peacock strategies, again one of the very important strategy, right? In this strategy we use parabolic, zigzag, and Arun up and down. So welcome, Eda. Yes, no problem, you forgot again. Okay. So punishment has to be given. Oh, I'm just kidding. No problem. No punishments, right? Okay. So here, how we can go ahead and think about this. How we can go ahead and grab the signals out of by using these strategies is, we do have a parabolic SAR, this zigzag line connecting higher highs and the lower lows, and we have a Arun up and down indicator. So generally parabolic SAR, I believe most of our traders, they are already they are familiar with this indicator. It is generally belongs to the trend family, and it tells you about the trend, but how long the trend is going to sustain, that's a question here. So generally if it appears on the above side, the trend is going to go down. As you can see here, generally a USD, Euro USD on the down phase, right? Strong down phase, right? And here as in correction, the price goes on the higher side. The parabolic SAR is appearing below green candlesticks. So this is This is about the parabolic SAR. So when generally parabolic SAR is located below the candlesticks, the trend is going to go on the higher side, and when it's located on the higher side, the trend, I would say, is going to go on the downside. Lord Shimbad, are you Indian? Your voice looks like, yes, absolutely, I'm an Indian. Bluz, when would be the next VIP marathon would be held? Definitely we'll let you know, Bluz, for sure. Right now it's not confirmed. So, and how we going to understand about the Arun up and down? Very, very interesting thing, guys. If you see this red line, this is generally a Arun down line, and this green line is Arun up line. And if you see this Arun down line in the range of 70 and 100, within this range, if you see this line, and green line you see in the range of 0 and 30, that means the price is going to go on the downside. There is a strong possibility, right? When I say the price is going to go, that means try to take it as a possibility, chances, probability. Try not to take it as a confirmation, obviously, because we are trying to make analysis by using these tools. And then just opposite to this scenario, when you see this green line is in the range of 70 and 100, and this red line is in the range of 0 and 30, there are strong chances. And when you combine this with the parabolic SAR, that the parabolic SAR is below candles, generally the price is going to go on the higher side. And when zigzag is connecting the higher highs, generally there is a strong possibility that price can go on the higher side. So what we'll do here is generally here we going to see that the most probably the trend is about to shift. So what we think is what we can do is we like to open a trade here by using a moderate multiplier for the up trade, and here we have opened one trade for $50. So I have opened this third trade on generally on the Euro USD. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll set up the stop loss again, and that would be generally minus 10 to 30, right, and apply, right. So here we have set up a strong stop loss and take profit with 1:3 ratio. Why? Because here you see, in fact, the crossover is also, that means the trend is going to replace, right? The trend is going to change. So guys, in Forex we don't have a time constraint, so we can really set up our take profit and stop loss, and whenever we want to close our trade, we can absolutely close by just clicking here, right? Close, we can go ahead and click that trade. So that's how we can go ahead and do that. So that's how this strategy is. I hope this strategy is very simple. Again, I really want to see our viewers, commenting on the chats that whether these strategies are looking good to you. Are you able to understand these strategies? I hope I'm not going too fast. And these all strategies are quick scalping strategies. In fact, you can go it even if you can use it for a long trading perspective also. But I would highly recommend you if you keep your candlesticks in the 1 minute time frame. Right? Which oscillator you prefer to see the strength of a trend? Mahinder Singh, there are a lot of oscillators, Mr. Singh. A lot of oscillators is there. You can use any of the oscillators which we are recommending here. You can use stochastic, RSI, definitely, and we're going to cover some more. 3 strategies I believe are still left. So that's how. So we have opened one again trade here by using this strategy. Why? Because we're going to see that trend crossover is there, trend going to replace, and maybe the trend can go on the higher side, right? So that's why, again, how we can go ahead and use this strategy. Again, I would like to tell you that if this Arun up line is in the range of 70 and 100, and that this red line is in the range of 30 and 0, and then the parabolic SAR is below candles, and we are getting a green candle, and the zigzag is connecting higher highs, there is a strong possibility that price can go on the higher side. Strong possibility. And if you see this Arun down in the generally in the range of 70 and 100, and this Arun up in the range of 0 and 30, and you see the red candles are forming, and the parabolic SAR is above that red candle, and zigzag line is connecting lower lows, that means there is a strong possibility that price can go on the downside, right? So very simple strategies, guys. I hope you are getting it in a very simple way. So that is our, generally I would say, peacock strategy, right? Now Sanjay Mahato, you did something wrong. Okay, I'm going to say, could you please clarify me the wrong thing what I have done here, so that I'm able to understand what are you pointing at, Sanjay. Okay, so now I believe we are going to the next strategy, that is horizon strategy, and we going to, for that again what we'll do is we go back to the fixed time strategy. We'll click and we going to go for the horizon strategy. Wow, so this strategy has already been set up on our terminal. We'll change it to the forex and we'll go there, right? And for our beginners, what they can do is they can go to the indicator options. They can generally click on the indicators. They can go to the SMA. They can choose SMA and MACD, and from the chart option they can use the Heikin-Ashi candlestick. So these three things are very much required for this strategy. So now we're going to understand this strategy. This is a very simple strategy, guys, very simple strategy. Heikin-Ashi chart, these candles are very much dependent on the previous candle, whatever the current candle is forming up. So that's why it is very easy to understand which way the trend is going to go. So for an example, if you see here, from here to here, the trend is on the higher side. For an example, if you look at from this, try to I request all my viewers, I request all my subscribers, try to follow my cursor, right, where my cursor is moving. So if you see from this point to this point, you see that exactly you are series of red candles are forming up and you have a downtrend here. So generally, if you see on the EOD/USD, the strong downtrend is there, followed by now the little bit of up correction was there, and again downtrend, and again going for the uptrend, right? So that's how it's going to go. You're going to see this candlesticks, this Heikin-Ashi chart. Now what you need to do is you need to combine this with the MACD and with this crossover. So generally, if you see this SMA5 is intersecting SMA22 from up to down, and then you see the red of series of red candles, and in the MACD you see the chart is on the downside. So let me go ahead and show the better example so that our viewers can understand. From here to this point, generally to this, you see that here the intersection is happening, right? So guys, it's little bit of, because SMA is little bit of the lagging indicator, so little bit of lagging can be present. Okay, so try to consider this point also. So here this intersection is happening, and here you see the area chart is forming a down, right, and series of red candle is going down with little bit of corrections here, right? So definitely very good. If you try to target here, from here to here, you can maybe easily you can achieve your 1:3 ratio, right? 1:3 risk to reward ratio, or you can achieve it, right? Why not? Definitely, I mean to say, very good strategy. So can anyone give me a good answer? Sanjay, could you please clarify your question? Sanjay, I really request you, right? No need to be angry. I'm here so that I can give your answer. So could you please clarify your question? Could you please clarify your query? So that's how, on that basis, generally we able to look out that trend and look out see. So generally, let me go ahead and check that how gold is performing here. So gold is in range, definitely not a good way, and right now not a good signal we're going to get. maybe go for USD JPY. Okay, USD JPY is little bit trending here, and we can have shifting, because overall if you see the trend is going on the higher side here. I would like to open a trade here, because from here this white line again can touch here and then again go bounce back, and this though we have a momentum, down momentum, but it's still, we can see that, you know, less than previous, and it's going to turn, it's going to, you know, maybe for the long term it's going to intersect the zero level here. So I really like to, I mean to say, wait for some time, or maybe we can, you know, we can actually make an entry now also, but we'll just wait for some time, right? Because still we are not getting a signal from the MACD wise, right? But over the long term, definitely it's going to go up, and you know, this MACD is going to intersect the zero. Okay, answer me at why you guys banned from USA and Canada. See, definitely, I mean to say, Sanjay, it's not about banning. It's all about you know, the choices, and it's all about, you know, working for the particular countries. It's not about banning, right? So if you want to know more about that, completely, I would request you please go and you know, check our company policy section. You'll absolutely able to understand all the queries. Right now, you know, our webinar is focused to the forex, right? So try to concentrate here. I would highly request you, Sanjay, so that you can understand how does the trading can be, you know, can be beneficial for you, right? For this question, definitely refer to our website. All the answers would be given to you, or maybe you can go ahead and connect to the client support, right? Got your answer, Sanjay? Okay, so guys, again, my request is here, those who have a question about license, withdrawal, deposit issues, please try to get in touch with the client support. Here you are to learn something, right? To take something very valuable, right? And that's why we are you know, hosting these webinars for our lovely traders to maybe to share some of the beautiful quick scalping techniques, right? So try to make most out of it, right? That's very important. So guys, you can see here we do get here an up signal. The price is going to go on the up, so I would like to press go for an up trade here, and again I would like to, you know, click here, stop loss, that is in this ratio, and going to use that. Okay, so guys, so far generally you can see I have opened 4 trades exactly, right? And you know, so far actually 1 trade is in the positive side. That's a good news, right? Okay, that's a good news in fact, for a quick scalping. So plus 9% or 10%, even if you get that, that's not an definitely a problem, right? For the rest, all other trades, yes, definitely we can have we still have you know, around 20 minutes time. Let's see how does this things work, right? This strategy works. So this is the thing here, and definitely, so this is all about the rodeo strategy, sorry, this is all about the horizon strategy, guys, we have discussed here. Now, so what we're going to cover is, we're going to cover the generally rodeo strategy. So for rodeo strategy, what we're going to do here is, we're just going to go to the fixed time and generally click on it, and we'll go to again the strategies, and we'll click on rodeo strategy, right? So we are again on the rodeo strategies, and we'll go for the forex, and we'll click on the here, right? So guys, again we are you know, now going to understand about the rodeo strategies. So in the rodeo strategies, we do have 3 indicators, that is stochastic, MACD, and then we are using Heikin Ashi chart, right? MK, what time frame I'm using? I'm using 1 minute. I'm using 1 minute time frame. So generally here, if you look at, we can generally, for our beginners, they can go to the indicator options. They can, you know, connect to the Hikinashi candlesticks chart by just going to the candlesticks option here. They have a Hikinashi, they can find Hikinashi chart here option, and in the indicator options they can find the stochastic. Definitely stochastic is here, and the MACD also. So you can manually go ahead and set up this. Right now, by using this, generally, how do you see? Again, very simple, guys. Very simple strategy. By looking at the Hikinashi candlesticks chart, you can generally look out the trend, right? So, for an example, here, you can look out the trend here, and from this point, generally, if you see till up to this point, you can see the trend is on the higher side, right? With little bit of corrections here. Little bit of corrections here. Why? Because you see the price is going on the higher high, the price is forming higher highs, stochastic intersection. Yeah, in fact, it started from here, intersecting the price, you know, this blue line actually intersected this red line from down to up, not even went to the oversold region, and here you see that the down momentum is shifting towards the high side right here generally. So as per that, generally, if you look out, this is generally a preferable quick preferable you know, way to go ahead and understand about the price movement, that in which way the price can head to, and we can do the quickly scalping till up to 9 to 10% here, or maybe you can generally give little bit time maybe for your price to react, because as you are trading in the forex, right? So this way generally you able to understand the rodeo strategy, and same way you have a downtrend here. So for an example, you can see here, if you follow my cursor, the series of red candle is forming up, and the intersection is happening here from up to down, and in the MACD you see that the momentum is forming below zero level, right? So that's how generally it goes, right? So that's how you're able to understand that which way signal we are getting here. And yes, absolutely, we have opened so far 4 trades, and we are looking for that how this trades are behaving. Absolutely. This is Euro NZD. Definitely here on this one, I believe that our trend is going to go down. Definitely you see that there is a long-term trend is going down, and the intersection is happening here, and even the momentum is on the downside. But let's wait here. We can maybe go ahead and, you know, check out our little bit more assets. Definitely maybe like AUD JPY, how it's reacting generally. Yes, so yes, we can have. So here I would like to open a trade here, because you see that's in the overbought region, and that's intersected here, and again try to reach. So again, it can be a perfect position, though we'll wait for some time, because the momentum is also on the highest side, but it's making a very less curve, so maybe it can intersect and again go down. So we are going to hold it for some time here, you know. So we are not getting a good signal in terms of overall, by if we look at this strategy. So that's how we have just covered the rodeo strategy, guys. And now we are quickly going to see, because we have we are left with 2 strategies, that's Safari and Triple Rebound. We have covered Crocodile Dundee, Horizon, Jackdaw, Peacock, and Rodeo strategy. Right now we're going to cover Safari and Triple Rebound strategy. So let me go ahead and fastly switch to Safari strategy, right? What we'll do is we'll go to the fixed time, and we'll switch to the asset. We'll go to the indicators, and we'll click on the Safari one, right? So here we are in the Safari. It's on our terminal right now. What we can do is we can go to the forex, we can click on the assets, and here right now we have that setup. Generally the two indicators what we are using here is William %R and the MACD, right? 2 indicators. So for our beginners, they can use these two indicators by just going to the indicator option, that is William percent hour and the MACD. Again, very simple indicator guys, very simple indicator and strategies. It's the combination is definitely in William percent hour you see the momentum. Basically these both are momentum based indicators, and it's represented here by the way histogram it follows. It goes above -50 or minus below -50. So if you see overall that price is ranging, price is heading towards north, that means the price is heading towards up. And you see the green histogram on the William percent hour, and at the same time you see the momentum is on the higher side, the histogram is above zero level. There are strong chances that price can go on the higher side. There is again strong chances that price can go on the higher side. Same thing here. For an example, if you see the trend is going down, the series of red candle is getting, and then in William percent hour you see that red histogram bar is forming below -50, and same time if you see the MACD, the histogram is forming below zero level. There are strong chances that price will go down, right? So how we go ahead and we can see that? Generally we can go ahead and see that using this, from this point till up to this point, and the price is heading down, right? You see the price is heading down with little bit of noises, right? But this is absolutely fine. You see here the histogram is down, and here though little bit of histogram is here, it's very small, but still that's what it suggests, that it's going in very choppy way, but still it's going down, still the price is going down. So again a sort of a signal where you can rely with, but you need to be very much careful with this sort of signals, right? So it comes slowly with the practice. So guys, every strategy what we are discussing here right now, I really highly recommend you to please go ahead and practice this, before implementing it to your live account. Please practice this to your demo, which would be really fruitful to you, for our viewers in fact, right? So this is the thing generally, so this is sort of the strategy. So here if you see the histogram is -50, it's going to increase, and the MACD is in fact it's going to go on the higher side. So again, very important thing for in terms of signal. So it suggests that there is a possibility that price can go on the higher side, and in fact it's going higher with little bit of corrections here. So we'll wait, maybe little bit of corrections can happen here. So this is regarding the Safari strategy, and what we'll do is we'll lastly try to see the triple rebound. So what we'll do is quickly we'll go to the fixed time, and we'll go to the indicator options, and we'll go to the triple rebound strategy, and we'll quickly, yes, so we have set the triple rebound strategy, and we'll switch the mode, and we'll come to the Forex, right? So here we are on the Forex mode. So what we're going to see, so I believe somebody's in the chat, they are very much interested learning about the RSI. Guys, very important strategy. Here we are working with the overbought and oversold, but just not because of overbought and oversold we are pressing the key here. We need to understand if the overall price is on the higher range, the price is rallying up, and then the price went to the overbought region here, as it suggests that here also the price went up, and here RSI we are using 3 RSIs with 7, 14 and 21 period, right? So what we're going to do here is we'll wait till up to the price forms higher high, and we'll wait for some time, and as soon as we see that the price overall touching again to the 70 band, again little bit pops inside, little bit goes inside 70 band, there is a best opportunity to go ahead and short, okay, in all these 3 indicators, all these 3 RSI, just not because it's overbought. I highly not recommend you to go ahead and press the down button. It's not a correct way. What you need to do is, if once it's in the overbought region, you need to hold on, you need to see that how the price is going to behave, how the price is reacting. Once the price reaches to 70, try to see that whether it's bouncing back or not, and then if it's it's again coming little bit of inside, and you see the series of red candles, then it's a lovely way to understand the price is, the chances is there the price can go on the downside. Generally, this is the way you see these three RSIs. These three definitely 7, 14, and 21. These uh, three RSIs, you can go ahead and use that. Yes, Sanjay, it's completely, this Olymptrade is completely legal and regulated in India. So please, I don't worry about that. We do have many Indian clients, definitely. So we are completely regulated in India. Absolutely, no problem in that. So guys, here you can see, I mean to say, we have almost, covered all the six strategies, that is Crocodile Dundee, Horizon, Jacta, Peacock, Rodeo, and the Safari strategy, right? And unfortunately, there is very less time. I can understand, maybe all our viewers may be thinking that we have just, went very fast. We have covered all the strategies very fast, but we do have a little bit of time constraint here. And for all our viewers, we really try to organize the webinar in which we try to give maximum output, maximum sort of key things to our viewers. Definitely you can keep on watching this webinar again and again, just to understand that how all these strategies work. And you can in fact get in touch with us also. Definitely no issues, will be there for you to help you always, right? Generally, if you see here, we do have a very good profits right now. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and close this trades. So two trades were in the profit, we have closed that, and still we do have a two loose trades, but that's pretty much okay. So still we are in the profit still, because we are around overall $12 profits, right? So you see guys, that's a sort of technique is there. It's called as quick scalping technique, right? Definitely yes, I do provide one-on-one online training. Definitely once the traders, they do have expert status, we do definitely provide that also. Guys, please try to understand, all these strategies what we have covered is, it's all these strategies are for you. And definitely try to make most out of it. Try to practice this. And like always, we'll be coming next week for you again, just with some sort of a new strategies and new concept. And definitely till then, I really wish everybody a goodbye, and God bless you everybody. God bless you all. Take care. Thank you. Bye. Take care guys.